Yeah, everyone, this is Thermites, and this is the weekly updates. As always, very first link below is Weekly Shonen Jump. Please check it out. This week was, it was off the rails. How can I say it any other way? You can look at it yourself. It's 2.5 hours long. I've got timestamps for things I probably shouldn't be timestamping. I actually timestamped spoilers because there are big chunks of some things where I was talking about spoilers for a series that is not the thing I'm reading at that moment. It was a wild ride. The reason why it was a wild ride was because, and I do say it in the video, but you should probably skip the part in between the pre-recordeds and the live stream where I explain all of this, because it's just kind of off the rails, but it is there if you want to watch it. Basically, I just took a nap before the pre-recordeds, slept through the, half an hour into when I said I was going to do the live stream, and then I kind of panicked, and then I unpanicked by, taking a chill break, as someone in the chat said I should probably do. I think that was Homie, actually. Thank you, Homie. So, Jump is pretty damn good. My fiance does read One Piece on his Patreon. Those are actually free. You don't have to sign up for the Patreon. It's just a place where you can put those so Shueisha doesn't take him down. I don't think he's put them up yet, but in the next weekly update, I'll probably post a link, or I'll post a link on the server or something, because I'm also in those. I'm not an enormous part, but I'm there. I'm hanging out. I'm reading One Piece. One Piece is doing good. Apart from that, I did read My Hero Academia Team Up Missions Volume 1. That was also really fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm really, really hoping that, everything in that first volume, whether it was intentional or not, did flesh out characters that I don't think we're going to see a lot of going forward in the series. Just due to reasons. And I thought that was really cool. I'm a big fan of stuff what was it called before it was Superior Spider-Man Team Up? I think it was Avenging Spider-Man. Spidey's had a bunch of different team-up comics, and I'm always super into those because they tend to also be very standalone. It usually is just hey, Spidey's with the X-Men now, or he's with, this group of Inhumans. I think that aesthetic is super cool. And having that for My Hero is like a dream come true. It is just extra content that is laser focused on specific characters and specific groups in a way where Vigilantes add stuff, but it is more of its own story. Team Up Mission seems like it is more of a we're just going to do a scattershot. If people like this hero, we're just going to do this hero. And I really love that aesthetic. It makes My Hero feel even more like a Western comic. It is arguably better than a lot of team-up comics from Western comic publishers. So yeah, I think I'm going to try and keep up with it whenever it updates on this site, on viz.com/shonenjump. So if they decide to do volumes and they do what they're doing with Golden Kamuy, where Golden Kamuy I think is always a volume behind, on viz.com/shonenjump, in the vaults, I think I'll respect that. So if they put out Volume 2 in volumes, but not on this, and then they release Volume 2 and Volume 3 comes out, I'll keep up with it here. I want to try and be vaguely ethical. I mean, my channel is fundamentally reproducing content, the pages of the manga that, I do not have the right to do. So I want to try and, at the very least, I don't want to act like a substitute for the actual thing. I feel especially with Shonen Jump, even if you don't have a viz.com/Shonen Jump subscription, you can still go here every single week and read the chapters, so I don't think I'm really hurting anything. If anything, I feel I'm pushing I'm pushing people to check out series they might not be checking out otherwise. Because, I've heard multiple people say, hey, I have to, quickly read the chapter before I go check out the stream, or before I check out the, YouTube video. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm slightly changing how many people read these. Very slightly, but still. That's about it. In the stream itself, I talked a little about my plans for, picking up, what was it? Jujutsu Kaisen. TLDR, I'm gonna wait for the movie to come out, then I'll definitely do a reaction to the movie. After that, I might do, canned reactions to the manga or something. I'm probably just going to watch the anime, and then pick up the manga where the anime leaves off. Depending on whether, the anime sells me on it, of course. But I assume it will. It seems like it's a really, a really, really good adaptation. That's about it. Don't want to keep this going on for too long. Thank you all so very much for continuing to check out my channel. Please, if I put out anything that isn't Jump and you find that interesting, do check that out as well. I got a big response to my Snyder Cut video, but I don't know if those are real views. I'm gonna be honest. I feel someone probably like is trying to artificially promote Snyder Cut stuff in order to like pump up that restore the Snyder Cut buzz. Because I don't know, like no one's leaving comments on that. But if people do really like that, apart from the two people who have said outright, yeah, I really like that, do let me know. I'm curious to see if that's real or not. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Bye for now. Nya nya.